Nixon, Nixon Beresha, how are you? You are the first one today. How are you? I hope you are there, Nixon. Sorry, sorry, 3 minutes late. How are you? How are you doing? Nice to see you, Nixon. Nice to see you. How are things? Nixon, are you still there? Please join the live stream, my people. Join the live stream. Nixon, hello, 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 Nixon. How are you? How are you, Nixon? You around? Island girl, how are you, sis? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you, Island girl. How are you? Nice to see you. Another round, Island girl. Once more. How are you? Huh? How are you, Island girl? I can see Nixon Beresha, but I don't know. He popped out. Angela, how are you, sis? Thank you so much for being here, Angela. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Welcome. Please join the show. Join the show. Let's do this. Let's do this together, guys. Let's do this. I appreciate your love and support as always, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to VeeMwelu channel and welcome to your channel, guy. As I always say, this is your channel. This is you guys. Without you, I've got nothing to come here for. This is our castle. And we all know we are building it brick by brick for the world, guys. Thank you so much for always standing up. Today we bring cement, tomorrow we bring, hey, concrete, hey, slowly. Before we know it, we'll have a big castle. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. I know it's been just too soon after we've been on trending, but guys, I give it like half an hour or 20 minutes just for people to breathe in and out. And yeah, thank you so much. Guys, I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to take this moment and appreciate you all for always coming. I appreciate your love and support, guys. And I don't take that for granted at all. So, I'm going to go straight to what we are here for today. First, I want to read the title, which says, Marwa Stop Forcing Villagers. Rusho Africans should pray devil to be rich. That is what exactly she said. And we're going to be looking at that too. So, guys, first, I want to say I watched Marwa's yesterday's video where he was going up and down. Gigima, thank you so much for being here. Gigima, hi V, I see you, sis. You are more than welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I watched the video which talks about, OMG from thief to whatever. Or he can't believe something. Let me check his headline because I've got the video here ready. But I know people has, analyzed this. Yeah, God's plan. That is what it is. Yeah, I know people have analyzed this video a lot because it's been since yesterday. But I want just to, to look at, I think, a couple of points and then that is it. We're done. Okay. So it's all about Brian Marwa. First of all, he keep, talking and calling this child a thief. Every time he is telling people about Brian, he is not forgetting to put the word thief there. This is not good, guys, because Brian, we know he is a minor and Marwa even did wrong to go and start announcing him to the whole world as a thief. The very first time they said they caught him stealing in his villa, because normally you would call that child, he is, he is a minor. You could call him and sit him down, talk to him very nicely, calmly, and get to understand what is leading him to do this kind of thing. You don't come and yelling him, humiliating him on front of everybody, on front of the whole world, calling him a thief. I think that is against the law. Even here where I am in the UK, is against the law. Minors always have to be treated with, with the care. You have to be a little bit more careful before you start shouting them and putting them down. So after he did all that and shouting, humiliating him, he's been a thief, and send him to police station, asking Githriba to take him to police station. The same Marwa decided to go to Brian's home and started saying his subscribers have come through and they want to help him. Okay, so he went and said again, went with now the money. He was showing us in this particular video, they were talking about all the money which has been sent to them, showing off, trying to call out the names of those who have sent the money. And of course, when they went to, to Migori or somewhere, they went to the bank. It was Western Union, and then he was saying they went to the bank to draw money, and he was with the Githriba, he was with the Roshio, I think who else? Is it Jamaican uncle? I think the money was sent to, I think, 3 different people, who is Githriba, him, and Roshio. And at some point, he got all the money sent to his phone. They did M-Pesa, all that money to his phone. So he was the one who was in control of that money, even though, it was, anyway, that is what he said. Now, they came back home. The other thing I picked up is Marwa saying that his changing rate was different from other people. They went to the same bank, and then the money was changed. I think his money was given $1 to 100, I think, and 13, or something very low, 113 or 11, 111 or something like that. And other people, I think I've got the clip, we can listen to him talking about that. And Githriba's $1 was changed with the 125. And then Roshio, I think her money was like 127, something like that. So you wonder, he's saying they went at the same time, money coming from the same country, went to the same bank. Why is his own was changed differently? Why did they give him the lower rate? Because that is lower rate. That is something I was so shocked about, because I think bank, they have, they are the same. No matter what, they will, if they will change the money the same, whether it's dollars, it's pounds, it's whatever, rupees, they will change the, the money exchange rate to all be the same for everybody. So how come his money was so less, and then his 2 friends or family members he was with, the money was too high, and then he didn't say anything? He says he did say something, and he said they told him it's to do with where money was sent from. Guys, I do not believe that. I don't know. It's so confusing how money can be sent from the same country, which was US, New York for that matter. And then it's only his money was, less than other money. They are in the same bank. This is just does ring a bell, slightly. Why? Anyway, that was that is what he said. I think he also said Mara also said one of the people who sent him money, he received the biggest price because one person sent him $500. And when he sent him $500, he was saying that is nearly 61,000 Kenya shillings, guys. 61,000 Kenya shillings. I went looking for that, just a quick rate to look how much they are, changing money from Google today. And my, my outcome was $64,000. 64,000 Kenya shillings, 680 and 12 pence. Pennies. So you wonder where was this 61,000 he was getting it from? Why did they slash all this money? They slashed quite a lot of money out of his $500, I should say. So I don't know, guys. I don't know why everything to do with the Marwa always has downfalls. $100 he got 11K Kenya shillings. Well, it should be nearly 13,000 Kenya shillings. Basically because they give him a raw rate. I don't understand this. Then he, valued $500 to 61,000 Kenyan shillings, where when I looked at 64, almost 65, let's round it up, is 65,000 Kenya shillings. So I don't understand what he's doing with that money and why he is getting lower rates. Anyway, that is not a problem now. Marwa decided, some people or said, most of the people who send him money, some of them said what they want money to be spent on. I remember one of them was like, money to be spent on what? On a phone to this guy who will be caring to about Brian. He need to buy a smartphone so that he can be able to contact with the people who want to reach out. Marwa was also exaggerating, saying for him to be talking with him when he is out of the country. So I don't know. So anyway, they went and decided to go to buy this stuff, to buy clothes for Brian, buy things like mattresses and all that. He's been deciding to change, to take Brian back to school. He also said Brian will be, maybe he'll be better, but this idea came with the it's VeeMwelu. I think she was telling him they should better take Brian to boarding school. But then Marwa said yes anyway. Okay. So he was deciding he's going to shop for Brian, do shopping for Brian to go to boarding school. When he is doing all this, deciding for Brian will go to boarding school, Marwa has not spoken to the family. Director Kelvo, I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, Marwa hasn't spoken to the family to make sure this is what they want to do. So that one he was discussing with his sister VeeMwelu back at his villa. And I think it wasn't very good. Sometimes these things, when you want to help someone, you have to go and understand the truth behind them, the background of what have they been doing. So he spoke with VeeMwelu, and VeeMwelu was the one, at the same time VeeMwelu was talking about them opening an account for Brian so that any money sent to Brian stays in his account. If it's anything needed for school fees, anything missing, anything he needs, they know money is there. Instead of, but Marwa said, no, we want to do it slowly, fast. They want to start, it's like he want to start budgeting this money now. He's got it. He doesn't want to put the money in the account. He doesn't want to open an account. So that is also something else, because he's making himself life difficult, having all the money coming, you spending all the money, you want to spend it all in once, and or spend without budgeting. This is how I saw it. Like now they eventually decided they want to go to the shops and buy this guy Brian what he needs. he didn't like have a budget. They just went to poop, we're going to buy this and this and this. And that is what they did, and came back with so much things. And all what I'm interested in here is just to analyze a clip of when they arrived to grandma's house, when they came back with the stuff, because this is where I saw a problem. I know there were so many other errors here and there, but I don't know. As I said, this video has been analyzed so much by our other reactors, and I don't want to go and analyze every single of it. I'm gonna just analyze that particular part when they came back to the, to the grandma's, to Brian's home with the goodies. First of all, guys, when they came, they had like 4 motorbikes or 3 motorbikes kind of a thing, because they bought a lot of things. There were 2 mattresses, there are clothes, there is all this other stuff, but they did not like rent either like a little van or a tuk-tuk, like we saw the Lady J taking mattresses to Matiko's home when he was changing Matiko's wife's life, or changing Matiko's life with his, before he went and took everything back out. Lady J used a tuk-tuk. So Marwa used boda bodas, which are motorbikes. But when they came closely to the home, to the compound, he asked them to stop, far from the gate, just by the main road where they are passing. He asked all the motorbikes to stop there and asked them to remove all the stuff out, and I'm like, why are they not dropping things in the, in the house? Let me turn this down. Anyway, yeah, why are they not dropping all these things in the compound? He had to get them. Anyway, guys, let me go and find that clip and we can see what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think it was kind of weird. You are there, you are almost the house, and everything is packed by the road. Anyway, let's see. I was like, even the people, the owner of the compound, they're gonna ask themselves, what is going on here? Why are you stopping by the road?
Where are you?
I hope you guys are hearing this. If you don't hear, just type it, let me know. At the moment, they are on motorbikes. They are very close to the home, and he is calling Rocio to come and witness.
Okay, well. Hi. Brian's home. Humble beginnings to big dreams. Watu wa pikipiki sasa watalipwa wakidriva. We need to pay all the guys, border guys, to go home. Then now for us, we will carry things. Karibuni jamani. Mura. Nataka nyinyi tuwalipe. Sasa mtu acheni gamba. Saidia yule.
So guys, you can see they are on the side of the road. The home is just there, like another, maybe with that motorbike going, less than a minute to go and deliver things just inside, or just because their compounds are like, have a gate before you can go inside to the main compound. Just drop them outside there, because he could point, they are just standing on their sukuma wikis, or, garden, whatever they call it, garden vegetable place. He stopped them there, and he's telling them, Karibu guys, like, welcome guys. How are you welcoming people on a road? And asking them to drop everything there. Anyway, that is what they did, because Mura has the final say. Of course, I didn't see the necessity of dropping things on the street, by the road, when the home is just there. What are you hiding? Are you thinking these motorbike people, they might come back and steal these things, or what is going on here? It did not make sense to me. take things home and let them now finish with them and they can go back. Stopping them far, it was a little bit kind of weird. Maybe he did it because after that he wasted a lot of time there wanting to take thumbnails. He was taking thumbnails of everybody. It took a while. By the Skuma Wikis, facing the Skuma Wiki, Rocio all take thumbnails. He had to take his own thumbnail first. Then he moved out of the picture from the group. Then he asked the other guys to take their thumbnail. Then before you know it, he was like, oh, I need to take pictures for Instagram. Asked Rocio to take him picture for Instagram. Then he said he want to take a video clip for Instagram. All that is happening outside the compound. Like what? Please, anyway, explain what was the necessary, what was the, the reason of you not taking things straight home with the boda and then you can pay them there. Anyway, after all these thumbnails and clips for Instagram, they decided to carry things home. So they carried the things home and they arrived there. That is where I want us guys to start analyzing and see where I think it was important to pick on this particular, part of the video and analyze it. There were also so many things also I could have spoken about, but it will take forever. And this, let's see them.
Bought everything. I think even the neighbors are sleeping.
Yeah, there what's going on.
They're wondering what's going on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man. Yeah, food is come away. Let's go. We are not carrying anything. Let's go. Put on the head. Where's my bag? Where's my pants? Your what? My one. Oh, they're taking it already.
So guys, you can tell when things will not be going well afterwards. This was madness, guys, because there is a main road and then there will be an entrance to the home, to the compound. But look at Marwa forcing people to carry things because he stopped things by the road, and now they have to walk through the Skuma Wikis. These are people's food. You are walking through with gumboots, you are carrying things. Sometimes you won't be able to look after them where you are stepping and all these kind of things. It shows, you don't care, doesn't show any respect. If somebody goes and walk like that in Marwa's, kitchen garden, you will hear Kanya Pepe, guys. You will hear it from him. He will be screaming and, even calling the police for them. We know that. But him, he's got all the right in the world to walk through somebody's kumawiki. You can see those are, people's vegetable. And he is walking there with all that crew, carrying mattresses. They are, big mattresses. Yeah. Walking through Skumawiki plantation. That wasn't good. It shows non-respect to this family. He doesn't even know this family very well. I know he's started calling, and something with the African people. When when you pick on their child, if they were wrong or not, and you are calling them a thief and, screaming to the whole village, they don't take that very easily. Now, he's come now with his money from his donatos, and he want to show them he can also, now they are seeing him walking on their Skumawiki's plantation. Has they know how hard they have planted that, looked after their food, and now he is taking the piece of walking through there with all these luggages. Pamela Modeste, sister, I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Mary Moore, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you. You are all more than welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, so guys, let's go back and see again.
I'm telling you, that serious something. Serious something. Serious something. Brian, 2 minutes ago. Twende kitu. Let's go. Odi, tunakaribishwa ama vipi?
You see, Marwa is so much excited. I will be forwarding it so we can go to where I want to start the conversation properly. Yeah, Marwa is so excited. He feels like now he owns the compound, the home. Yeah, are you welcoming us or not? Because now we've got the title, we got the, the visa or whatever you want to call it, to enter this compound. Now I can talk whatever I want. That is not how you say hodi to somebody. Means hello, is anyone in, hodi it's like, can I come in? It's kind of thing. Hodi is just sounds quite simple, but it means you are knocking somebody's door and you are waiting for a response if they're gonna tell you come in. So you can't just go in if they haven't responded to you. But because they are culture houses, they have that particular gate. And although they've gone through, they will still find another compound in there. That is not a problem. But he said, Hodi, are you welcoming us or not? Why is he forcing? You know that one, somebody will not take it lightly. It's like, why? Why are you asking me that? Just say, Hodi, anybody home, kuna mtu nyumbani, Hodi, grandma, like the way they call her Goko. Hodi, Goko, are you home in Swahili like that? But are you welcoming us or not? That is like, what are you? Do you have any issue of, That is not what you enter somebody's home. You just say Hodi and you wait for a response. Don't start asking them silly questions. Are we welcome or not? What if they say no, go? What are you gonna do? It's not, it doesn't make sense. So when they arrived, Marwa started telling them, or the boy also, they should empty all the shopping so that grandma can see what they have bought. Brian, to a point where, don't put you have to line up the trousers, like lining, this is how I want them to be. You get it? And the other thing is, all these are new clothes. The ground where he wanted them to be lined up just for a show, it's dirty, it's grass, you can see, it's not like they have put something on the ground and then put the clothes on top. No. Just lining clothes on a dirty ground. That wasn't very nice. Just because you want to show, Brian can stand and hold one, put in the bag, like that, put in the bag if you want them to count, or just, respect the clothes. They are new. Somebody is going to wear them. And the ground sometimes have some little doo-doos. We call them doo-doos, but they can be insects, flies, things like that, which can climb to the, to the clothes quickly. So why are you having to line things up? Like, does Goko really care? The grandma doesn't care, guys. As long as you say, grandma, we've bought things for the Brian here, they can always have a look later. I know he wants also to show his subscribers, but then make sure these clothes, you are lining them on putting them on a clean place. Ask for a mat or something. Or people, they can hold them. There were so many men. This one can hold this trouser, the other one like this. Take that picture. Then next thing, if it's shirts like that, the same. But for the shirts, they were all packed, so that is not a big problem. But the trousers, I don't know what else. It's all on the floor. Guys, let's now reach here and start listening to them, because Marwa started talking about all the changes they want to do for this boy. And there is this taking over.
Don't say we are carrying things on our back. We are carrying serious things. Yeah, but again, you'll see them on YouTube, on all of our YouTube channels. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I think here we've gone back. I'm gonna scroll it. It's all comes like it's what is all this is the Rushu stuff. Let's see.
Kwanza ezi yake hapo vizuri, panga kila kitu, viatu kando, mashati kando, nguo kando. Mnamsaidia yule tulikuwa tunafanya naye shopping. Wameenda yule kijana mwingine. You can help with this one. Mnatusaidia hapa kidogo wewe mgeni. Fungua hii kidogo ndani pole. Hii ni belt, belt. Fungua kabisa kila kitu mpaka.
Yeah, so that there he's just saying like arrange them trousers on their own, shirts on their own, everything on its own really, so he can display. Yes, he's saying do it so that grandma can see what things they bought for Brian. Okay, it took a little while for for all this show, so I'm dragging it just slightly. See if we can get to where he was starting to, to order what he's gonna to do to this.
3 bedroom. Ask her how much money did she have before us?
No, wait, guys, wait.
Ama bagi imekuliwa. Kuna daktari anakuja hapa wiki mzima kuvuruga tu panya. Ameshalipo, yeye kazi yake tu ni kuua panya. Guys, we are here. Rocio has also come to witness.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This one we put it aside. Eka hiyo kando. Brian. Eka longi pamoja Brian. Brian, mambo yako mbona unakaa una doya. Longi pamoja, shati pamoja, t-shirt pamoja. Wako aone, hiyo ni longi. I'm saying everything should be put. Eka clean. Eka pole ukihesabu kwa akiona. Wako ndio anaona hapa. Hata auntie yako amefika. Pole jamani. Pole, we want to show them everything.
Yeah, so there at some point he said to Brian, these are your things. Why are you staying like this, like doya is normally when you look at somebody they are eating, like you want their food as if, for them to give them. I don't know why he used that word, like maybe they don't belong to you. So he asked him, try to help and put your things down, like line them there so Goko can see. And now he is saying, guys, I want them to see all these things. Even your auntie has arrived.
We've bought, so that they understand what we went to do. Otherwise, they were not there, so they don't even know what we've come with. Haya jamani. Ryan, saidia kuweka long vizuri jamani. Haya. Yes, usiweke juu ya ingine, unaweka tu hapo. We should have space.
Yeah, he said that they need to put everything there so they can see or demonstrate what they have bought, because grandma hasn't got an idea what is in there, and the rest of people who didn't go to shopping with them. And then, guys, as I said earlier, look where the clothes are being laid. It's on the ground. Anyway, it's not a clean place. It's not clean.
We have space. Hi. Shopping for Brian is right here, guys. Everything we bought has arrived home. We want also you to confirm that everything we bought
is here.
Like that. Exactly. I am getting a bag for Brian. Open inside.
Open inside.
Open the bag. We see if it's sweater.
Yeah, as you can hear there, it's just open the suitcase. Although there is nothing inside, he wants also to show the suitcase. I don't want to drag it because I don't want us to miss something here. I want us to take, to consideration when he starts talking about the things he has planned to do for this Brian and involving the family.
Put your jackets together, everything together. Haya, alafu hii wiki kutoka leo mtu wa panya anaingia humu kuua mapanya. Hatutaki tununue vitu hivi alafu Brian amuke godoro limeshakuliwa. Ama bagi imekuliwa. Kuna daktari.
Yeah, so there he is saying that from today, the day they were there is somebody who will come to that compound to kill the rats. Grace, I see you. Thank you so much, Sisi. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, from the day they were here there will be coming somebody who's gonna come and kill all the rats. He doesn't want to keep all these things of Brian, and Brian will wake up the following morning and find his stuff have been eaten by rats. So here he is going to explain the veterinary, if a veterinary officer has been paid.
Atakuja hapa wiki mzima kuvuruga tu panya. Ameshalipwa, yeye kazi yake tu ni kuua panya. I'm telling them the whole week, we've employed a veterinary.
Yes,
to come and kill the rats in the home for a whole week. Whole week. Because we don't want Brian to wake up and find a new mattress like that, eaten with rats. Or new shoes for 4,000, eaten with...
No, that's...
Aya, Jameen. What else do we need? Aya, there's nothing here. Nothing here. Aya. What else? You've opened that...
Yeah, on trending, I see you, sis. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate your love and support. So this was the story, guys, just, trying to empty everything and talking about that veterinary officer who has been paid. And again, I think at JT's, reaction live, we had him talking. They were talking about the prices, telling him, oh, I have added you another 3,000 for the work of killing rats. But here he is telling us he's already paid, the money's been paid for the whole week. So his stories are not clear.
Open, we see what is inside. There's nothing. But it's good you open, just to see how it looks like. Yes. So we are asking Grandma. Nini unaona? Now you'll help me here. Yes. Nini unaona Brian anafaa kuwa nayo na anakosa? Aache mambo ya shule kwanza.
Yeah, Marwa is asking for this Brian's, carer, who is a carer or support work, who gonna be looking after Brian when he is not around, like to take care of Brian. He is telling him to ask Grandma if there is something, looking at all those things they've been put there, if there is something she thinks Brian needs and it's missing. Guys, how can you ask Grandma this big question like this? This grandma is already shocked. What is going on here? It's a big market. The whole market is there. All shops are there. They bought so much, that is for sure. But grandma cannot even start now thinking which one is which. What does he have? What doesn't have? Marwa thinks he is dealing with the Gen Z. Somebody who is like looking quickly, opening their eyes, like they are quicker. Gen Zs are very fast, He thinks he is dealing with somebody like that. This is grandma. And why is he choosing grandma? Putting grandmas in his shenanigan. He knows she is an elderly mom. She's a grandma. She's old. When people get old, their brains seem to work slow. Like before they can respond, everything moves very, very slow. But he is harassing this grandma. Grandma, look, let's hear, guys. Let's hear. I think that was out of order, that treating grandma in rush, like rushing her. This lady, you just known her the other day. This is her home. She maybe the last thing she's seen things like this happening is probably more than 30 years ago. This is like a shock to her. Now, oh, look, grandma, what do you think Brian is missing here? Like what?
Shopping and going. No, I want you to speak English so people can understand what you're saying. I don't want to corner.
He might need a radio.
He may need a radio.
Yes, a radio and
okay.
Those lamps.
Lamps. Yes. Electrical lamps.
Yes.
So this week, or tomorrow, Gitiriba, you'll do that. Radio and solar lamps. Okay, to charge.
Yeah, so somehow here, the guy is the one who spoke, the Brian's carer, or who gonna be the supporter or support work of Brian, assistant or something. I don't know how to call him. He is the one who came on with the idea Brian might need a radio or some lamps. This is because they probably don't have, they of course don't have lights, and they don't have solar. So probably they use those very, very traditional little lamps, lamp, or you put kerosene and then they light. So he wants them to have that better lights. I think, how we used to call them, maybe pressure lamps, something like that. But now he also said Brian might need a radio. And I remember he mentioned the maid of the radio. Maybe they would like, they are just young men. Yeah. And Mara was a little bit like, who you? Is it for you or is it for Brian? Because he mentioned about a bigger speaker, which is all right. What is it? Or buy them a TV or something. What is this? It's not going to take like probably 1,000 or 2,000. Just buy them. It's at the end of the day, the money is there. You said you have 200 plus for these people. Just buy it. If you decide to help, you help. But he has to give it, scare him. Like, you, what is it? Is it yours or Brian's? Let's hear this.
To get him a serious system.
Yes, maybe a Nufa.
No. Nufa for a small boy. It's for you or for...
Now himself, Marwa said, guys, I think we need to get him a serious system. So you said it. And the guy just gives the name of maybe this name he's mentioned. And this one went for him.
Hoofa. This guy is saying Brian needs a hoofa. Hoofa is the big radio which you attract girls of the village. Mura. You have to. He needs a small radio.
The light is okay.
Which one? Light. We can get him a small radio, just a small radio. Just a small one too. Yes. Hiya, Jamani. Ask grandma what does she think Brian needs, and she doesn't see it here. Open here, grandma, to see what is inside. You are covering a lot of things.
So guys,
You want to open?
this is what I said a few minutes ago. Like, grandma have to scan and see what Brian is missing. Guys, we will see what happened after there. Tracy Nyambuki, I see you, sister. Jambo, karibu sana, Tracy. You are more than welcome. Asante sana. Yeah. Yeah, let me play more. Let me play more because I want us also to see.
So that grandma can see. Yeah. Who's calling me? Okay, that one will not receive now. Hiya, mama. Goko. Easy. Pole. Msaidie mbona. Msaidie hata wewe. Mko nini mkono mtapole.
Niweka sahihi hii mate sote tuende kama.
Haya. Ili Brian kujifunikia duvet na ako na pilo, zile pilo. Na kwanza hapa kuna pia nini? Shuka. Unaona shuka. Yes.
We call it bed.
Yeah, I think Marwa here, because he recognized when the aunt arrived. I think he should be also talking to auntie, because auntie is more dated. At least she can understand these things Marwa is showing grandma. Explain to her as well. I know she was being told this. I think he will ask her, or he has already asked her. I'm not sure, because I've been dragging at some point. But I think he should involve auntie and tell her, auntie, this is what we have bought for Brian. And auntie quickly knows the language she speaks with her mom. She will tell mom, this is what they saying they done. This auntie was like trying to bring her head like this to look what he is showing. You can tell her, well, it's because the screen of the phone obviously too small, but you can see she is like trying to see, oh, what are you saying you brought? Ignoring somebody and taking over some other people's compound. This auntie, I'm sure she is the one also cooks for grandma. And now Marwa want to make her look like she isn't needed there. She's not important. And you wonder why.
We call it shuka. Okay. This is for the pillow. Yes. And then, show them. This one is for school. Brian. This one is for home use. Home use. Yes. This shoes is for school. This one, that is surface. We are waiting for.
So the other thing is, Mura, as I said earlier, when he was in his compound, spoke with the Dimongo. That is when they were deciding the child might need to go to a boarding school. And I don't think Marwa has told this family what he thinks of Brian to go to boarding school. But all of a sudden now they've shopped all these things for boarding and telling the grandma, this is for his school. This mattress is for school. Grandma maybe is asking herself, what is he saying? Because maybe they don't have a clue this is the decision they made. So I think...
to know which school Brian is going. Once we know, we can buy uniform, socks, and things like that. Yes, Aya, mama. Aya, this mattress here, your mattress, this mattress is for school. That mattress is home use. Aya. We are only waiting for us to know which school Brian is going. He get books, sets, and that will be it. Yeah, that's Aya, mama. And everything we bought, this guy took the mats. Yes. Kila kitu tumechukua. Kitu tu hajaongeza hapo ni zile pesa nimetumia M-Pesa za kutumia watu. Hiyo kutumia watu.
So why is Marwa explaining all this to the grandma about the money they have spent here and there? Is grandma, I don't think she will have all this brain to keep all these mathematics, all these figures. He is telling her, the only money we did not touch is the money for, I don't know, for transaction and stuff like that. Grandma will not understand all this. As I said earlier, she is shocked. All this is like bumping too many things in her head. I didn't think Marwa there did the right thing. So let's hear. I want just him to start talking about things they want to do for this home.
Transaction cost only. Mura, what haven't you not?
The best Temu luggage that makes travel.
Okay, guys, I have to deal with the adverts. So we are back.
You've recorded everything except transactional cost. Yes, I don't know why your phone is very hot, phone. That is the only thing.
Everything is hot here.
Yes, you are jaeka tu. Na mafuta ile tulieka ya kwanza 2,000. We recorded on video. All right, guys, this is what we've done. Brian, what did we buy and is missing here? Kitu gani tulinunua na uioni hapa? Yes, everything is here. Hiya, ma'am. This is all. The next phase will be buying Brian school materials and renovating Brian's house. Hapa hasa ndio sijui tutaanzia wapi.
This is it. Yeah, Marwa just said to Brian, do you see anything we bought for you and it's not here? Of course, Brian would say no. And then he just said the next thing they will do is to buy Brian's school materials. Probably those are things like books, pencils and all this or whatever he needs. Materials for school. We know what he needs, books and all this kind of a thing. Yeah, geometric case and all this. But now he said also the other thing is to build, to renovate Brian's room. And he said, this is where I don't know where we're going to start. And this is where it's getting really, really juicy. Because Mura decided to pull Auntie out on their face in their own compound. Tadowetu, I see you. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Yeah, let's hear.
Wewe maoni yako hii nyumba unaona aje? Ajengeo. Mom says she prefer Brian.
Yeah, Marwa asked Grandma, what do you think about, what are your views about this house, Brian's house? And Grandma said, she just thinks they should just build a house for him. This is exactly what Marwa is about to repeat.
To build a new house. Hey. No, let her talk. Let her talk. Mura, I want you to translate.
Yeah, grandma was saying something there in Swahili. I think, I don't know, I couldn't hear very well because she's very low. Maybe if I put my headphones, I might catch it. But I think when this guy was trying to explain, they were pointing this house, like maybe she was pointing one of the houses to be renovated or something to be done there. And then Marwa just jumped and said to him, because he wanted to tell us what Goko is saying, and Marwa jumped and told him, yeah, stop, let her speak for herself. Like, I don't understand why he feels he want to separate this family. There wasn't nothing like he was gonna say from his head. He wanted just to tell us what grandma has just said, clearly.
What your grandmother is saying, so it's not my words, it is her words. Tell her to repeat everything. Arudia ongea kwa Kizungu, mimi sitaki maneno ikuwe yangu.
Even that, the way he is ordering grandma to repeat everything she just said. And then he jumps and say to her, arudie kila kitu. She should repeat everything she has said. Me, I don't want problems. Like, this mother grandma is gonna start feeling like, where is the problem coming to? Who are you saying you don't want a problem if I speak? I can even speak Kuria with you. Leave alone Swahili. I can speak Kuria with you, Marwa, and you will understand what I'm saying. Now, mentioning the word, me, I don't want problems, this will trigger something to this grandma and, start asking questions. Where is the problem gonna be? Why? Now she's gonna be even scared of saying anything, Yeah, Mimi stack problems, it's not good. Eloy, I see you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you.
Usimulazimishie, madam, tutakosana. That madam is telling her what to say. I'm saying that one now, I will say no.
So, the auntie went to talk to her, to grandma. Of course, this family, they live together. And guys, this was the main also point I chose to speak about this. Marwa is telling auntie, no, don't force her to say something. I'm gonna fall out with you. Can you imagine somebody is telling you, I'm gonna fall out with you because you are talking to your grandma or to your mom? Don't force her. Why is Marwa want everything grandma to say? Maybe these other people also have a say in this compound. And maybe there is also a plan which is going on in the family. Grandma has to be, reminded, don't forget, grandma, we are doing this. Like they said, they had planned to build in the future. Just for him to jump and tell this auntie, stop forcing her. Let her say, what she wants. Stop forcing her. Me and you gonna fall out. He said, Mimi na wewe tutakosana. Why are we falling out? Because of my mom. And I'm talking to my mom in my compound. Why are we going to fall out because of that? Marwa, you need to understand, although as much as you want to help people, you need to respect them. Don't think people can just give you the way of now take control. Because you came there yesterday, you said you want to take Brian to school, and now you've bought things from the money you've been given. Now you are trying to separate the family within 2 days of visit. You are separating the family. This is where I think now, after we've watched on Trending, I was already watching that, and I said, let me stop her, watch on Trending, see what she got to say as well. And I finished when we finished with on Trending. Now they want to tell me, even if it's somebody else comes to my house, and this is how they are behaving, already they are warning me, straight away. Don't don't force your mom. Don't tell her anything. Me and you, we're gonna fall out. You know, I'm gonna start asking too many questions. This is where he went wrong. This is where Marwa went wrong, ignoring auntie from the beginning. And then he wonder why they've been told they don't want their help. This is where he started to go wrong. Although there is other things he started to go wrong, deciding, entering some people's houses like this with the camera. All that is not allowed, you know?
Let grandmother say. She's here. Let her say. I want openness. What?
She was supposed to build a house outside.
She was supposed to build a house outside. Where?
Outside the home.
At the home. How many bedrooms?
Now this is another thing. Okay, he's been told they were deciding to build a house. Now here comes the question, where? I see who are you? Why are you asking these tough questions? These are family stories. Kanyanga, you know, pole pole, you enter, come slowly, slowly. Don't come by the fire by force. You want to build a house. Where? Is it like, it's, yeah, we build wherever we want to build. This is our home. And then he asked how many bedrooms. And then this is where now he started bringing stories of, changing things. He wanted them to make a phone call to the daughter who was arranging to build and ask her how much she have before they came. Even if it's you guys, I will not tell you. I will not tell you this is how much I had before you came to my home. Why? Why are you interfering with my business? You came to help. You do your part. Don't involve me. Let me do my part. You know, you can't tell somebody this is how much I have as you. You know, this is so bad, guys. The way he uses force.
3 bedroom. Ask her how much money did she have before us?
Oh, he was depending on his daughter.
His daughter. Which is the daughter? She's not here.
Yes, she's not here.
Okay, so you talk with Boke. Now you have a new phone. Yes. Talk with Boke. You tell us how much money she's able to contribute. If we see what is left plus what Boke has, can be possible. Because you don't want to go a journey that we are not sure of the future.
So I think all those, ideas are wrong. For one, if I was that girl, I'm not going to tell him how much money I have. Jason and Gina, I see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate your love and support. You're more than welcome. Asanteni sana. So, yes, I don't think that is very clever of Marwa asking the girl, to tell them how much she has, and as if, which house are you building and which house were they building? This is the problem, come slowly, just do one thing at a time. But as I said to you, the results of today and what will happen today, it started yesterday when Marwa went there and started, separating the family, and, bossing, making decisions. That is where he got everything wrong. It doesn't work like that. So guys, for that reason, I want us to go and, watch this Roshio with what she was talking about today, and we'll call it a day. We're not going to stay here for a long time. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. Let's listen to her.
Just going to watch Marwa's videos. So today we came here to...
Yeah, what happened here now today in this Roshio's video, the materials to, to change the home of Brian has started coming to the Brian's home. And Marwa called Roshio to go and see or to witness the first hand or whatever. I don't know why she have to do and do signature. I don't know. So she went there. And this is when she is explaining to her subscribers who don't know the story. This is the reason she is there, to come and see the sand. Let's hear her.
Help. You're not helping any other person.
And them, they can't help grandma.
So if grandma, for example,
Wait. Let's start with the Rocio.
To give him a second chance in life, to upgrade his life, to make it better. And he just received a tipa of sand to renovate his house. Thanks to many of you that have been decided to help. So here's where I am. Mara is over there. And let me just greet. I guess this is the tip of sand.
Yeah, so Rocio now is entering home. She just came with her Land Cruiser and parked by the main road, and now she's walking to the compound of Brian's home. And she was explaining to her subscribers who doesn't know, is now they have started in the beginning when she was starting to tell them about Brian. Of course, she explained how he went and stole in their villa, and then later they have decided, subscribers have decided to change Brian's life. Now there is one tipper of sand, and this is what she is showing as she enter. Let's watch, guys. It's not a very long clip. I mean, part of the video, no.
Let's just arrive. Brian. Mara is.
Yeah, of course, here she said Marwa is there, and then Brian was there with other people, or, you know, other people there. I don't know whether they are his family or it's to do people like Yetriba or wherever. There are some people there, maybe the people who have brought the sand. Of course, Marwa is always with the people, but Rocio had to call Brian and ask him to shake her hand. So let's hear.
Brian, let me. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're good? Okay.
So what? You mean they will stop
But they can't, because the grandmother is the one who needs help.
you're not helping any other person.
And them, they can't help grandma.
So if grandma, for example, says she doesn't need help, we will stop and just focus on Brian only.
Yes.
Maybe with him now.
Yes.
So I think that man standing there with the cream white shirt is telling them about what they has been saying, because of course there has been a meeting with the family there, but this one we don't know about the meeting until when Rocio comes and start talking about it, telling us about the, you know, extended family, and talking about the father or the grandfather of Brian or something like that was married to he's got 3 wives. So there is extended family here. Rocio is the one who's gonna come and analyze properly what just had happened. But now this here, Marwa is saying whatever that man told them, something stop. I could hear that he's talking very in a very low voice. Marwa is saying, even if grandma doesn't want us to support her or to build for her, we will concentrate with the Brian. But guys, how do somebody tells you we don't need your help, we don't need your help, and keep pushing, saying if she doesn't need our help, we will still concentrate with the Brian. I think Marwa want to beat his chest. He need to calm down, listen to what they want to do. Do they want him to continue educating Brian? Because the things which Rocio comes and say after, they are just shocking, like on another level. Like, if that is the case, I wouldn't even want him to be around my compound anyway. Let's hear them.
Yeah, you need him.
Yes.
Because he's a guidance, right?
He's guidance with Brian.
Yes.
If you know, at this point, I don't worry, I don't care.
No.
Because if the family says no building a house, even we can take our material.
Of course.
And that money can be used to something else.
Yeah, Marwa is saying that, you know, Marwa doesn't like when he want to do something and somebody comes with a different idea and say no, or tell, like now he's been told, no, we don't want you to construct any house for our mother, for the grandma. They have said no. Now he's upset because of that. He doesn't like that. He likes to make, when he says this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, he got to do it. Now he is upset because they said no. And he is saying, oh, now you know me now, I don't care. Yeah, I don't really care. If she says she don't want, we can even take our sand away. We can take our sand and use it to something else. And the money which is left, they will spend that money to something else. But the thing is, Marwa has a problem. If they said they don't want construction, not necessarily you have to drag the sand again. Leave the sand there and move. Because that is it. You both thinking you're going to build something to them. They said, no, just go. Why would you want to? Because I'm scared. Now they said they don't want his help. Whether he going to do what Lady J did to Matiko, went back to that house and removed everything he bought. They might maybe, if they say don't bother about our Brian, will he take the bed, the mattresses and the clothes away again? Or what he's going to do? Me, sometimes you just have to walk and leave it. Forget about it. They can use it if they want. Lillian, I see you. Thank you so much, Lillian. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Guys, let's hear.
I can tell the same guys to come and collect the material.
Yes, exactly.
But if the grandmother says she doesn't need what we are doing, we will end.
Okay.
But we will not hear what other people are
No,
saying.
no, you can't follow what other people.
No, no.
So as long as the land belongs.
Yeah, so there Mara said he will call the guys who brought the materials to pick the materials, pick it back, which is fine. And now he goes like, if the grandmother says she don't want anything to be, a house to be built for her, we don't care what other people there say. Why is Mara always scared, worried about what other people will say? Why is he always worried? Because he knows, he is always knowing whatever he is doing, he doesn't do it correctly. Everything he is doing is dodgy to favor him. And he knows people will talk. Why is he now, paranoid? He knows people will talk. Of course they will talk. Because you went there to that home by fire, by force. You want to build for this grandma by fire, by force. You want to use your chest. You want to separate grandma with his daughter, who they have lived there for so many years together. You want to come between them, telling the lady to stop talking to grandma. You will fall out with her. This is your steps. This is what you shouldn't have done. These people should think, what is he bringing this to our house? We only know him 2 minutes ago. So now he is saying, even though she doesn't want us to, build a home for her, I don't care what other people will say. So he is paranoid. He knows people will talk, and this is what he is avoiding. He rather push and force so that they can, he can show off. He can show off to people, like, look what I've done. Look what I've done. Not to people knowing this money, he is squandering some, and money is coming from Donatus. That is it. Let's hear.
Grandmother.
That is all we are caring.
I believe that nobody has place,
Yes.
and they know they say that that's their land.
Yes.
But as long as she have right to the land,
Yes.
they don't suppose they can't stop it.
100%.
Yeah. One talk to the grandma and find
Yes.
out that.
So she's in a meeting with the family. And also,
So what's happening? What is this conversation of?
So Marwa there has decided to go to talk to the grandma again because he doesn't value the family. He need to go to speak to the family, not grandma. Using grandma because she is vulnerable. She is an elderly woman. Just go slowly with her. They don't like that. You just come to an elderly, even here in the UK. Guys, I've worked supporting people, and when you go to support this kind of people, the elderly one, and we are told to encourage them. Some are hoarders. They have so many, clutters in their home. You want to go and help them to get rid of some things. You just don't go poop and, oh, this is what we think is nice, and started dragging their stuff out, in and out. No. You go slowly. It can take you even a month. You are trying to convince, Slowly, 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 slowly. But all of a sudden, this man is come here. I'm gonna, construct for you. I'm taking this your grandson to the boarding school. All these things you have poured here, all these new faces you are bringing. As for example, some people like a Jamaican uncle speaking, something she don't understand. She wonder and decide, no, I don't trust these people. I don't know you guys. Why are you intruding my house and making decisions like that? Let's hear now from Ro.
An insight, something that is not the first time I see happening here. It's that suddenly this guy is receiving a lot of help. Why? Because you, as a community, decided to raise your voice and do whatever that was able for you to do to help this guy in need. We all know that, right? So now what's happening? Turns out that the family now has a meeting with some other extended family members because they are not happy that they are receiving help, which is funny, but yeah.
No, now there I need to ask Ro to stop a little bit, guys. She's saying there is a meeting which have come gathered there from the extended family. Of course, these people started going, Marwa and his people started going to this home in the last couple of days, or few days now. These people, the family doesn't know them. And Maro has a reputation in this village, guys. He doesn't want to, he can't tell me this family doesn't know there was a meeting because of what he is doing to the villagers. They must know. Even if the grandma doesn't know, the children, like the auntie and the other ones, they must know what is going on around the village. They must know. And now the same person has come to there. They must know this person has been grabbing people's lands or buying people's lands with the very little money, or all the problem they have caused in this village. The children of grandma must know all that. Now he's come within 2 days. He wants to transform everything in that home without asking the children. This grandma has children, of course, and the family. Okay. Now Rocio is trying to tell us the extended family are not happy that Brian is going to get help. No, they might be happy. They might allow you guys, if you go, you use the right way. You go with the respect to somebody's house. Go with the respect. Let's move and hear what else she had to tell us.
Yes, it seems like this extended family doesn't care about the grandmother, doesn't care about Brian either. And now suddenly something good is happening to them and they are not happy about it. Another
Now, Rocio, you know these people only 2 days, okay? This grandma has been there. She's look all right, yeah? She doesn't look like she's ill or she been, left with no clothes or anything. She's okay. Now Rocio is trying now to bring a conflict between the family, saying they don't care about the grandma or they don't care about Brian. How do you know? Grandma is scared of you, Rocio. She doesn't know you. And you and your group have come there just boom, boom, ba. Africa, we don't go like that. We have steps. Home, people's home is very, very, respected. This is not like they are friends with this family of Brian. And the friendship was brought there with a very shameful thing, calling Brian for the whole world to hear he is a thief. Now just to go like this, they know those people are there. They haven't got friendship with them. Neither Conmam is not friends with the grandma here. All of a sudden, these people have come and they want to do this, they want to do that. Even me, I wouldn't want somebody to come to my house. The minute you have arrived, you want to change things. I have to know what is it. It will take time. Take time, explain yourself properly. No, now Rocio is saying this family, extended family, they are not happy for grandma to be helped and Brian. They probably know who is Marwa in this village. And they are trying to avoid that problem. Leave alone what she gonna tell us next. They were told, they think they are, but Marwa has too much problems in that village. It has caused so much, and people know. Everybody knows in the village, and maybe this is why the family, they are avoiding it.
That's why also I found Mara talking with a neighbor, for example, explaining what is happening, is that there is a very sad mindset here in the village that us, that we come with these blessings, that they are coming from you. From you once again. They call us devil worshippers, okay? They call us names, that we are not good, that we are dealing with the devil. That's why these good things are happening. And that is so funny because Africa.
So, Roshu, let me stop you there again. Roshu is telling her people, like Africans or that village, wherever, or us Africans have some kind of mindset where people are coming with the blessings. She did say the blessings is from her, her subscribers, whatever, blessings from you. These people calling us the devil worshippers. Let me tell you guys, right? Leave alone being called devil worshippers. That is something, a story went through my ear at some point. People are suggesting that is what Marwa is, and people who have, had man or whatever. There was that story in that village, guys. I never followed it. I did not want to know, but there was a whispering. Somehow they came with that story, Marwa being called a devil worshipper because he has brought all this, I don't know, some people passing away and all this and all that in the village. Okay, so I had that. But there is something else Roshu need to understand. Our African elderly people, and mostly those who haven't traveled a lot, they are still in the village. There is something they don't, guys, we were brought to the Christianity and we were told about the Bible very well in Africa. And we were told the Bible normally, Adam and Eve, when Eve went to the garden to get an apple, the devil, what did the devil do to change himself to that thingy to speak to Eve, to lie to Eve? When you look at that tree of apple, we showed a snake, a snake. This we grown up know snake is devil. We ourselves, me as one. This is what I know. Because we were told the devil went inside, this came in the form of a snake and talked to Eve. And as it told Eve, you need to eat this apple. It's good. God has lied to you and blah, blah, blah. So when I was growing up and back in Africa, we do not like snake. Nowhere. We believe that is what we were told. Snake is devil. And guys, if it bites you, it's a banger. Some, they can bite you, you are gone there and there. And some, if you don't get, that somebody to tie you or whatever up above from the bite, because normally they aim the ankle area, you are gone, or your leg, whatever might rot. So, Roshio, the other thing, people, Africans, those culture, they don't believe in tattoo. They don't know tattoos, guys. Even when I was back home, they used to tell us when the tattoos were coming, we see tattoos. People used to say the tattoos are not for Christian, not for God's people. That is how there is this mentality of tattoos as well back home. They are not good. Because they are cutting their blood and stuff like that. So now, for her, with all the tattoos and with the snakes on her hand, it can ring, and she is greeting people with it. I don't know which side it is, but they see it. It's not hidden. Greeting people with this. And with all these rumors has gone around in the village, this is where they will be scared. They will be scared thinking she is. That is her. even her, she's the one who is making it even worse, because people, they don't like, if you had drawn a flower, they might maybe think it's something beautiful, but a snake, Christians back home, they all know snake is devil. They don't like snakes at all, guys, not at all, not a single bit. I don't even know how Congrat Mom tolerates it. They don't. They don't. So it's not whatever she's saying. They are thinking them. They are devil worshippers. She is what she is saying. She is. They wouldn't like that. That is one thing I know for 100%. They don't trust that. They don't like snakes. And if somebody with the snakes on their hands, they wouldn't like it. So let's hear
being one of the most prayerful continents on earth. People being so. I'm sorry if the religious people get mad at this, but so brainwashed by religious. And the first thing that an African do is...
So explain, Roshu, explain let her explain what she's saying. Okay, African, they are the most prayerful people. So I might agree, okay, with that, because yes, we are. We like to pray. So where is Roshu? So she don't like praying herself. She doesn't pray. Then she's saying we have been brainwashed by religion. What? How? Why is she saying that? Has she heard maybe about the snake bit, about of Bible story about the snake side of a snake is devil? This is what we know. This is how we were taught in the churches. This is that what she's maybe thinking about? They didn't take whatever they offer because they seen her with that snake, or what is she trying to tell us? Who is brainwashed? Now she went to one home in that village. She went to that home. They said they don't want their help. Okay, now she is bringing the whole Africa into this matter. That is not fair. Let's hear her, guys.
Pray for everything. So if you pray to a God that doesn't want to bring you happiness, doesn't want to bring you richness, only the devil can bring richness. So God doesn't want you with money. God only wants you poor. God only
be quiet, Rocio, be quiet. She's saying if you are praying to God and that God doesn't want to bring you happiness, that God doesn't want you to be rich, you know, it's like she want to tell us then you need to pray to devil. And that is why I said to what I said. I'm going to let her to finish that. But I'm stopping her because of what she said. If you are praying to God to be rich and to bring you happiness, okay, now her and Marwa, they are very happy and they are rich. I mean, they are rich. They have all the money and they can get all the money they want from their subscribers. That's for sure. But are they happy? Are they happy themselves? Let her tell us. How happy are you, Roshu? The other day you are in Nairobi running away because you are beaten. You and Marwa are not together. You tried to cross over back to Argentina with your child. You were stopped because you cannot go with the child without Marwa's consent. How happy are you? You are always singing songs, sad songs. Sad songs because you are trying to express your feelings to us. This is what you say, the meaning of the songs. Why do you do that? You have a Land Cruiser, you have Mercedes Benz, but you are still not happy. Which happiness do you have? Which happiness money brings? Can you tell us? Okay, guys, let's hear her now trying to advise us where to go to pray, to be rich.
Once you suffering and struggling in life, so when something good happens to you, it's only the devil. That is a mindset that really shocks me, but we see it very often. We see it very often. So
I don't know where she sees it. She sees it very often. So anything good happens to you has to be devil. Who told her? Who told her? People are saying things good happens from the devil. Now because the family has said we don't want you to help us with the building grandma's house. Now she is bringing devil story inside this. This is not on, guys, because it's now trying to judge people. Yeah, is it a must? Why is she pushing? Why are they pushing to this? Why is she pissed off? Because they said they don't want. Why is she angry? Because they said they don't want this house to be built. Why is she bringing devil into this story? I don't know if when they went to meeting, she been told, you guys, we don't want your help because you guys are devil worshippers. Why is she bringing this story there? Did they mention it? Because I don't know. Roshu, can you come back and tell us if they mentioned you? They have told you, we don't want you to help us because you guys are connected to devil worshipping. Why are you bringing those, stories, words of devil to this? Because they said no to you guys, building the house for grandma. If you know they said to you, you guys go, then we want to know, don't come and call us, we trust in devil, or things have to come, goodness have to come from devil. You guys, maybe this family already knows. If you enter somebody's life and you start helping them, you guys don't end very well. You always want now to control them. And this has been showed itself just in the last 2 days. Marwa been there already saying, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna do. Did he even find out if they have rats before he called a veterinary, paying for a veterinary to come and kill all the rats for 1 week? Has he asked them if this week somebody gonna be at home? Because we can bring, did he sit down with them and tell them, are you free, guys? Because he can film that and show us, are you free this week? So I can send somebody. Do you have rats? Know whether they have rats first. Then agree with the about veterinary. Then offer the veterinary story. Tell them, I can bring somebody to come and help clear these rats. Did he do that? No. He went there and said, and from today, there'll be somebody coming to your house to clear all the rats. Did I tell you I have rats to start with? No. You deciding. This is using, your power, using force. Then straight away he goes, hey, auntie, don't talk to grandma. Yeah, me, I will fall out with you now. Why? Yeah. So this kind of behavior, Roshu, this is why they said no. You guys, when you enter somebody's life, we saw somebody in JT's video, live stream. We saw in JT's live stream where Mara was talking to one guy. Guys, if one of you missed JT's live stream, go and watch. Where Mara was talking to one guy, telling him, if you are around me, I can make you successful. He is not him who gonna make you successful. It's his subscribers who doesn't, who can cough money every time Marwa wants the money. Doesn't matter for who. I can make you successful, but promise me one thing. That is what Marwa said. You don't follow those people who you have to side with me all the time. You have to side with me, in advance. That's what he was saying. So no. You control people too much, Roshio. That is, maybe they already know you guys, who you are. Because the whole village knows you, and you are, with this family, Marwa, they knows all of you. And D, look at D, mocking that old man there, Matiko, every day. Matiko's place is the content, him and Marwa himself. So just be quiet. Stop calling us devil. Don't tell us to go and pray to devil for money, for richness. Not everybody want to be that rich you are thinking of. The rich you have. Are you rich? You and Marwa, are you rich? You are not rich. Now you are upset because every day you are going there doing that construction is money in your pocket every day. Already Marwa has pocketed a lot of money since this Brian story has started. Guys, believe you me, he mentioned 200,000 Kenya shillings and 6, which they went and spent buying the mattresses and all that. We know he hasn't spent 50K yet. Maybe not. It's 200 plus. He hasn't spent like, let's say 50,000. No. Maybe he hasn't. If he has spent maybe 60. So out of 200 plus guys, where is the other money? Yes, he went and bought the sand. But beforehand, when he announced 200,000 plus Kenya shillings, it didn't mean people stopped sending, donations. They are still been sending. So this is what they're angry of.
I think that is a huge problematic. And it's actually contradicting themselves because once again,
Yeah, she's back on, but the volume is down.
religious that has been brought to the continent. It's not even native. It's not in a native. They have forgotten their own roots when it comes to religions. And they pray to God every single day for everything. But when something good happens, it's not good. It's only the devil. You're working with the devil. That's when something good is happening. That is something that I want to express it from my point of view. So maybe I can bring some awareness.
No, take your awareness to Argentina. We don't believe, as African and as Kenyan, we don't believe everything good comes from devil. Roshio, stop calling us devil. Don't tell us we are devil or we pray to devil. We don't do that. We don't do that. Please give it a break and stop, lecturing behind somebody's compound, behind people's home. You are at the back there talking with your camera, telling pockies everything which is coming into your head. Is it a must you help this family? If they don't want, just waka you go. Forget about it. Go and find somebody else. There is a lot of people in that village need their help. If somebody says no, you don't have to come here and start painting the whole continent because of one home. Telling us, Africa, if everything good has come your way, it's coming from devil. No, shut up. We pray to our God. We know God. Since I've seen you. Okay, let me remind you, Roshio, when you went to Argentina with the Marwa, did I even see you one day with the Marwa going to church? Or show us where you go to pray. We didn't. You stay there in that villa. Congrats, mom, have a church there. Of course, now you are a Sabbath, Saturday church. Okay? Do you go to church? Where do you show us you going to the trees to pray? How do you know people to call them devil worshippers like they believe in devil to give them wealth? Who said so? Just because people say they don't want your help. That is so wrong. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to stop that story of Roshio there because, of course, the main thing I wanted her to say is that about telling us that we are devil people. We believe in anything good comes from evil, guys. And that is not true. She need to be quiet. She scared this family. She scared them with her snake tattoo. This family, if they pray, they know. We all been told, and we were told from long time, the devil is a snake. He went, and we've been showed he crawled on an apple tree to speak to Eve, and he confused whatever devil convinced Eve. This is how African they grown knowing. They don't like those creatures, and she got all over her hand. So they will not be fine with that, Roshio. Let me tell you the truth. You scared them. As much as you want to tell us we are evil, devil, you scared that old lady. And Marwa scared the old lady and the owner of the house by trying to come in between them. You don't do that. And also always find a history about this home. Is there any other children? Even though Brian is, he hasn't got father and mother, but this lady, grandmother, might have other children. You need to find the history, know who is who, what is what. Marwa didn't even want to know how this the struggle the aunt goes through with Brian. He didn't have a word with her to get to know them better. No, he just want to come and put his little chest there because US money is flowing like rain towards his side. And he's got all the powers. No. The other thing is, Maro, are you Dilulu? You have, left so many constructions, unfinished all over the village. What is your name to Dimwango's construction? Is he foreman or whatever? Who is he? Yeah? Now there he's forgotten. His kitchen are not finished. There is no water in the villa. There is, there is a lot he is doing unfinished. He is constructing roads. You're gonna split in the middle, trying to go here. Your legs will get confused, and you're gonna be split there. Confused.com, and it's greediness, guys. It's greediness. Want to go all over the place. That is it, guys. Later on that video, Marwa came to speak as well, and he's still putting power and force that they're gonna continue to help Brian, even though the grandma said no. So they're gonna renovate Brian's house. They're gonna keep their nose there. He was saying that more material will be coming the following day, which is tomorrow. More material will come to the to that compound. Guys, let's wait and see what is going to happen, because I think in Africa we have our ways of entering people's compound. Not everybody you go and offer your help, they say yes, especially money, you showing them loads of money. They kind of get scared, They don't know you. All of a sudden, here you are with your money, because they don't understand. They don't understand what you want. You have to go slowly, enter that compound slowly with all the respect in the world. Marwa could have even taken like 3 days, 4 days. There is no schools which are open. Schools are not on now. They are closed. It's school holidays. Go slowly. Get to know this grandma very well. Try to explain. Get to understand her properly with her grandson. Try to understand and then tell her this is something which can be possible. Would you, what do you think? Would you like it, grandma? Can you call your family and I would like to talk to them and tell them this is something we can help this compound and get, take things from there. But no. The first knock, hodi. The second knock, oh, I'm changing that one. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, excuse me. Where were you all the years this grandma has stayed there, lived there? No, you were not there. So that is using your force, Marwa, and you've got to stop. And of course, we know you are using this force for your own good, not because you want to help. No. You are counting the money you're going to make out of it. I think since Lady J and, we watched somehow, I think it also was JT's, JT, where Lady J mentioned about when he was talking to the subscribers, him and Dimwango, where they're going to send money for supporting with the cement, whatever they are asking for this Mango's construction. I remember when Lady J said, and also you can send to our brother Marwa. It was said D looked at Lady J with a very bad eye, which, rang a bell. Maybe Marwa is keeping some money he been sent for D or not telling her. Something like that. So probably this is why Marwa now has started his own he want to start another construction elsewhere so he can be keeping all the money for himself. He is not doing this because he want to help Brian or the family. He just doing it so he can squander his more money in his pocket. Marwa hasn't got time to do free things. Never. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for everything, for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can read a couple of, a couple of comments, guys, before we call it a night. Gracie says, Roro, God is a lesser God because money comes and goes. Do foolish. Exactly. Yeah, she was telling us about money. I remember the other money. Oh, money come. You don't have to keep money. Money you'll have to. She was giving people, another lecture. What is money and how money is like. Yes. Lillian is saying Gracie exactly. Lowercase g. That is it. Yeah. Lillian also says she is angry. Yeah, she is angry, loving. Guys, I don't know what is the SMH stands for. I would like to know because I know people tells me that and I'm like, is it sim I want to say what is it, smiling I don't know. I would like to know. Thank you. Ifoma Tembekile says basket mouth start to leak again. Oh. That is very true. That is very true. She feeling in too much control. When she was starting her vlog, of course, she went, I don't know which car she drove to where she was. She says she goes to Migori for, medical whatever. So she was, they tested me malaria. They tested me what she want new teeth or something. She said she want to do to her teeth. So I don't know. Before she came back and went to that home. Chai R, thank you so much, Chai R. I'm sure I said hello to you, sister Asante. Chai R says she is now experiencing money for the first time and she doesn't know what to do with herself. That is very true. It's very true. I think since she been with the Marwa, this is the first time she been, put to flow. The donators are giving her money. Now she is allowed. She got all the green lights since she came back from Nairobi when she pretended to run away. She been given another another standard there. She is feeling all this like, she don't know Maro. Give them few days. Maro will start jealousing her for all that. Dr. Cheryl says hello, VeeMwelu and chat. Thank you so much, Dr. Cheryl. I think I saw that. You are more than welcome. Gracie says shout up, Roro. Yeah, shout up, Roro. Calling on your lesser God. Exactly. She is the one with all this. I'm frozen. Oh my God, I was frozen. And somehow it just, yeah, she's the one who is carrying all these signs of evil. So she should chill. She's scared that grandma. All right, let me see what else we go here. Yeah, Ifoma says, hi, Dr. Cheryl, blessed love. That is good. Thank you so much, Ifoma. Lillian says, Ifoma, let them, God will show us that is not blind and it will all come from their mouths. Exactly. Yes, that is very true. Yeah, maybe even God did not want them to go there because he knows what they are going to do anyway. They're going to start giving this grandma blood pressure and all these anxieties because Marwa cannot stop, doesn't know how to talk to elderly people. She doesn't. The way he going to start moving up and down in that compound can make this grandma just like, who are you? Okay. Mary Moore says Roro is a witch. Exactly. She sings and hugs trees while manifesting money and material things. Yes. Her broom is packed on the helipad. Yes. Roro and Maro are so stressors, period. That is it, Mary Moore. They are. That is who they are. She need to why is she running to build for Brian instead of telling Marwa, hello, can you do the cupboards? The things we bought, all these smart things. and everything. Maro, can you put water here first before you start going to, to build other people's compound? Your villa is not finished. Can she stay home like a wife and cook? Like I'm gonna, where is Angela? Angela, I'm gonna bring that our favorite lady here one of these days and tell her this is what you need to be. This is how you need to start behaving like a wife. Stop going to build other people's home when yours is far to be finished. Even one kitchen since. Guys, HIL is saying she is calling it devilish belief when it is really about their rude and controlling and abusive nature. Exactly. It's nothing to do with the devil. She should stop. It's them. They come and control somebody's compound, start to separate family. It doesn't work like that. So it's them. She need to go and sit down and ask herself questions and call herself meetings. But I have told her, Africans, they are very scared of those things you put on your, they don't like them. The Bible says so. Don't bring them anywhere near them. They wouldn't want you. Only congrats to mom and her family. Yeah, they don't. I'm telling you, she wouldn't be welcome to other families. Or I know she won't. Not with that thing on her hand. Lillian says Chayal, but they don't though. I don't know why she is offended exactly. Yeah, it's because there is no money, and also they think of content. You understand? Like how all of them they had GoPros when they came from that shopping. Uncle Mo, I mean Jamaican uncle with Riba, and there is this other guy who's, what is the name of him, who brought 15K. Somebody sent him 15,000 Kenya shillings for this boy as well. They were all on their GoPros to warn that Brian. Dr. Cheryl says, V, did the Brian grandma refused his offer of building a house for them? Yes, power to her. Yes. Her family, Dr. Cheryl, the extended family, they said no. They don't want. Now Maro has already started to put materials there. He was so angry. Yeah. The family came and said they don't want Marwa to construct for the grandma. Period. Yeah. They don't trust him. Marwa has got a bad name in the village, so he better just leave it. Leave it the way it is and do his own thing. Yeah, he is all over the place. Dimwango construction is there. His civilian is far from ready. Go and do things to your home and stop it. Guys, please forgive me. Yeah, I know I would like to be here for some time, but I want to discipline myself for at least 1 hour and a half. If it goes too far, 1:45, guys. Just to make it easier for those who want to visit the live streams, not to see that they are too long, and also to save some time of a StreamYard so that I can be spending more time, at least daily, or if I miss, I know I'll come back. We still got minutes on StreamYard. So thank you. I want to take this opportunity to thank you, all my people, for everything and for always coming and, support. I appreciate you all from the bottomest of my heart. I do not take you for granted at all, please. Yeah, don't forget to like the live stream, my people. This is your channel. You know that. Let's do it. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment. When you can't, just leave a comment. If it's anything you want, you think I can adjust or anything, just something to do with the live stream. We are always doing this together here, guys. Let me know what you think. Please. If if it's not clear, also I did ask you kindly to be typing so I can know how you are, what you are experiencing during the live stream. Sister Merimo, please try to, reach me out if you don't mind, please. My IG is there, please, sister. If you can try to reach me out, I'll appreciate that. All of you, anybody, if you want to reach me out. I know if you try to write, it might ask me to respond so that we can communicate. But yes, I'm happy, Mary Mo, to do that. Please, please. Thank you so much, all of you. God bless you and have a lovely evening. Good morning, and we'll see you later tonight. Thank you. I love you so much, guys. Thank you. Asanteni. Asanteni sana. I'll see you later. Here is already, one day is it? Tomorrow, Thursday. It's already Thursday today here. You know, it's 2:09. Asanteni. Thank you so much.